And I'm joined with Jeremy Yost. He's the Assistant National Employment Director for DAV, and we're at Fort Benning, Georgia for the DAV RecruitMilitary Job Fair that's happening here today. Jeremy, just tell me a little bit about what we've got going on today.
So we're on base at the Fort Benning Club today. We have 40 vendors that are currently here today, and about 350 that are already registered, and we have more coming in, as you can see behind us.
Yeah, so a lot of people are looking for jobs. This isn't just veterans, this is active duty, spouses. Tell me a little bit about the advantage of being here as an employer coming onto a base versus out in town.
So with coming on base, the best thing to do is these service members are just getting off of active duty, so you're getting them before they're going into that employment market. They're coming straight from the military right to your company. That means that they still have their clearances. They also makes it where they have a peace of mind as a service member that they have a job once they get off of active duty as well.
Yeah, and that's a pretty incredible thing, and it's also with spouses, maybe they're getting ready to move to a different duty station or things like that. You're tapping in a market that I think is potentially untapped. Is that right?
Correct. So we're tapping a market, especially with spouses. They can look for remote positions so they can keep the job while they're moving with their spouse. And we're getting those service members immediately before they get off of active duty. That's a win-win, one for the employer and also for the veteran themselves.
Yeah, and like you said, that peace of mind as you're making that transition. And speaking of transitions, DAV is out here. What advantage does this have for DAV when you are getting to talk face-to-face with active duty service members?
So it helps us because we can get to them immediately before they get off of active duty. That means we can start their claim, we can give them the peace of mind when it comes to their benefits as well, and also for medical when it comes to their disabilities once they're service connected. So we're able to do that here, where if they didn't, they might have to be taken off of work with that new employment, where we could possibly get it all done before they start day one with that company.
Yeah, so it's that benefits before discharge program,
yeah.
Right? And also for employment specifically, how many of these events are you doing each year?
So right now we're roughly doing 90 in person, 17 virtual, and we're adding more throughout the year. We're also trying to add more on base to work with those service members as much as we can.
Okay, and for someone that's interested in learning more, to register for one of these events, or if they can't get into to one of these employment fairs, what can they do? Where can people go?
So they can go on to jobs.dav.org. They can find to register for the next events, whether they're virtual or in person. They can also look through the job board. We have over 350,000 jobs currently on that job board, amongst all resources that we have with resume writing, interview prep, mentorship, entrepreneurship, all those avenues we have on there as well.
So this isn't just a place to get a job, it's to help prepare you to find the right job for you. Like you said before, I mean, employers are here, they're hiring today, but if you can't make it out to this particular event or one of our in-person or online ones, go to jobs.dav.org, find all the resources there, learn more, and get connected.